Welcome back, Truth Seeker. September 11th, 2019. It's reported today that the girlfriend of the defensive end of the Cleveland Browns, Chris Smith, lost his girlfriend. She was killed in a roadside accident around 2 a.m. earlier today, again, September 11th. And just to read the story, the girlfriend of Browns defensive end Chris Smith was killed in a roadside accident that happened after his car spun out on the highway. The team said Patera Cordero died when she was struck by an oncoming car on I-90 West around 2 a.m. Wednesday. Cordero was a passenger in Smith's Lamborghini, which had a tire malfunction, and he struck the median wall. Cordero exited the vehicle and was standing on the road's shoulder when a car driven by a 47-year-old woman smashed into the passenger side of Smith's car. According to a Cleveland police report provided by the Browns, Cordero was transported to Fairview Hospital and pronounced dead. So, strange how often this happens to people in the sports world. They happen to be on the side of the freeway in the middle of the night, and then they get hit by another car. I remember this from the day of the Super Bowl 2 years ago. It was a Indianapolis Colts. I remember this last year after a Syracuse basketball game, and there's been other times that are slipping my mind. But this is a recurring pattern, and every time we look at these stories, it's the same numbers. If you're new here, I'm always telling people, what is 47? I sell bumper stickers that say, what is 47? This is a signature number of a secret order, Freemasonry. And 47 is a very special number to Ohio, the birthplace of football. The story's out of Ohio. Ohio equals 47. There's 47 degrees on the Masonic compass. It's in tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation. You got Euclid Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland equals 33, like masonry, like secrecy, like order. We're talking about a Cleveland Brown here who lost his girlfriend to a 47-year-old driver, reportedly. It's not an accident that the first Super Bowl was in the 47th season of the NFL. Again, 47 is about foundation. It's why this nation's birthday is the 4th day of the 7th month, July 4th. Now, notice the name Patera Cordero sums to 139, just like Freemasonry. From this man's birthday to the death, September 11th, was 212 days later. Keep in mind the Browns play the New York Jets next, who are in the 212 area code. But the woman's name sums to 212 when you run the alphabetic order in reverse. So her name with the alphabetic order forwards is 139, like Freemasonry. With her name in reverse, it's 2112. She's dead 212 days after her boyfriend's birthday, reportedly. And if you count the span of days, it's 213, a number associated with death. Death 213 in the Satanic cipher. Keep in mind this man's name, Chris Smith, sums to 54. This is the 100th NFL season, the year of Super Bowl 54. When you write out 100, it equals 54. They're playing the Jets next. This season began 100 days after Joe Namath's birthday. Jets are the only team in the league that sums to 54 with the alphabetic order forwards and backwards. And this ritual coming on September 11th before the Browns play the Jets in New York. The city devastated on September 11th. In 212, the New York area code. Her name with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology sums to 67, like blood sacrifice as well. And her name with the reverse alphabetic order and the rules of numerology sums to 77, like September 11th. So in our 4-base ciphers, her name is relevant in all ways. Her name connects to today, September 11th. Her name connects to blood sacrifice. Her name connects to 212, like how she's dead 212 days after a man's birthday. And then, of course, it has the Freemasonry connection. They mentioned the 47-year-old driver, which can only mean one thing. If you're new to my work, September 11th, on that day, September 11th, go back and look it up. Flight 77, which hit the Pentagon. The Pentagon's 77 feet tall. It's on the 77th meridian. They said the plane took off at 8:20 and crashed at 9:37. That's 77 minutes later. Flight 77 crashes into the 77-foot tall Pentagon on the 77th meridian, 77 minutes after taking off. September 11th equals 77. World Trade Center equals 77. United States equals 77. Secret Society equals 77. Power equals 77. The list goes on. Stuff is not an accident. It's ritual. It's a code used by secret societies. It's knowledge that goes back to Babylon that's been forgotten to most people. It's used to mock us every single day. Here's the latest. Be sure to tune in for the next video. We're going to hit it all. All the headlines today on September 11th, how they're all connected. Until next time.